Okay, we're going to call the meeting to order. Thank you, everyone. I realize we're a little bit behind. I apologize for that. We had an AGM already this morning, and from that, it just took a little bit extra to get to this meeting this morning, so appreciate your patience. We'll start with the land acknowledgement, please.
We would like to acknowledge that the Capital Region is located on Treaty 1 territory, the ancestral lands of the Innu, Anishinaabe, Anishinaabe, Dene, Dakota, Lakota, and Nakota, and is the homeland of the Red River Métis. We also acknowledge Shoal Lake 40, Treaty 3 territory, sources water to the city of Winnipeg. We are committed to working in collaboration and partnership with First Nations and the Red River Métis in the spirit of truth and reconciliation.
Thank you. So we have an agenda before us, so I'll take a motion for approval of the agenda, please. Ken and Delmer, thank you. Any additions or deletions for the agenda, please? None heard then. All in favor of agenda as presented? Opposed, if any? And that is unanimous and carried. Thank you. We then have adoption of meeting minutes of the previous meeting, being that of May 21st, 2026. Motion for approval of the minutes, please. Thank you, Jim. Second. Shane, thank you. Any questions about the minutes? Question?
No, the only question I got is Krista still online, or we have her? Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. If there's any other questions? None heard then, all in favor? Opposed, if any? And that is unanimous and carried. Thank you. Approval of consent agenda. We did not have board chair remarks. Just to let everyone know that we continue to work on the plan. The deadline is still for the 1st of January to have it in the minister's hands. Just want to make the public aware, for those that might be watching, that there is going to be a public presentation to kind of talk about the plan next week. Date?
June 25th.
June 25th, time?
5:30 to 7:30.
So June 25th from 5:30 to 7:30?
Yeah.
Okay, and for those that are unable to attend, will it be online that they'll be able to view it?
That's a good question. I will get back to you on that one. I think so, yes.
Okay, it'd probably be beneficial.
Yeah.
While we would appreciate people being able to watch during that time, family commitments and work commitments maybe otherwise, so we want to make sure. And there will be an opportunity there. I believe there's going to be questions asked, survey questions and such, so please avail yourself to that information. We look forward very much to receiving that information. And just to say what we're looking for in the comments is constructive comments, in that we think something should be added, we think wording should be changed, maybe something needs to be deleted. We believe that there is good in this plan. It's a matter of how do we make it better. And again, the purpose of this is to get into the minister's hands so that we can start looking at the various planks of the plan and getting to the federal funding commitments, so we can actually start doing what those on the board would love to do, but we got to have this plan done first. So we welcome your feedback. That was June 25th, 5:30 to 7:30, and appreciate any comments you might make, which will help us to make this plan better. Operations update then, 7.1 provincial contribution agreement update.
So we have received the provincial contribution agreement for the 2026-27 fiscal year, and we appreciate the province's continued support of the region's work. The agreement value remains unchanged from the previous year. So as membership has changed, this creates some pressure on our funding model, and we will be working with the province to address this. As we look ahead to the 2027 budget, we will continue discussions with the province regarding the longer-term funding implications of recent changes in membership. At this time, there are no anticipated impacts to member contributions, and we will continue to manage this through discussions with the province.
Any questions from the board or comments?
Well, it's good to hear. I'm glad that shows their commitment to this to the WMR, and it's much appreciated. So,
and again, I think we're all committed to cost certainty.
Yes,
that we have to go back to our ratepayers for. And so I know that this board is committed to cost certainty, so we'll continue to work with the province to ensure that we can go back to our ratepayers to ensure that they have cost certainty. So appreciate the update. Thank you for that. Regional plan progress report then, please.
Since our last meeting, the staff have been advancing engagement phase 2. So this has included targeted sessions with member municipalities, the planners working group, and provincial partners. So we've held 2 webinars with member municipal councils and CAOs. We've met with both the planners working group as well as the province's technical advisory committee. We will be holding the virtual public open house that's scheduled for next week, and we are providing an opportunity for the public to learn more about the draft plan and share feedback. And this all legislative notice requirements for this engagement have been met. So work with the regional plan is ongoing, and next steps will continue to be guided by the direction of the board.
Okay, any questions or comments regarding the plan progress report? Okay, I'm not hearing any, so that was again information. That takes us to 7.3 update on staffing, and staffing we're going to do in camera. For the sake of those that might be watching in camera, there's kind of the 3 L's: land, labor, and legal. So this is an HR matter, would fall under labor. So therefore, we'll be going to camera to discuss this HR component as to the update on staffing. 8 on the agenda is an update on the office space and lease expiry. So again, this goes to land. It's one of the 3 L's. We'll also be dealing with this in cameras. We're discussing extending lease on this building or looking at other places, again, to try and deal with costs and logistics for staff to and from work and these kinds of things. So we'll also be addressing that in camera. So that's under that. So I'm going to take it to point 9 then, please, so that in the interest of not having you have to wait for us again while we're in camera. We'll go to business arising from the previous board meeting. So an update on the organizational name change.
So I don't have any concrete updates for you today, but it remains on our radar, and we'll continue to bring something forward as this work progresses. So, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Good. Yeah. Okay, new business. I didn't hear any under the agenda additions or deletions. So I believe that would then take us to the end of the formal part of the meeting, other than the in-camera. So what we're going to do is we'll only adjourn the meeting once the in-camera portion is done, because we'll move back in for the purpose of adjournment. So we're just going to take a recess right now. So that ends the official part of the meeting. All we have left is the in-camera portion. Again, just a reminder for June the 25th, I would really like to hear your constructive feedback on the plan that's been so diligently worked on. We're grateful to our staff for their work on it, and to the board for their input in it as well. There's been a lot of hours spent on it, and yeah, we're looking to provide you with a region you can be proud of, and one where you not just live but thrive. That's our goal, to make things better, not to make your lives worse. So thank you for your time today. Okay, so let's take a recess. Let's make sure we're
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so, I'll call it workshop or,
Nope,
That was in camera.
oh, sorry.
motion adjourned now that we're online.
Oh, now they're online? Okay, we didn't adjourn when we were
We
online?
didn't adjourn the meeting.
Point of order, okay, sorry, so now they're online, so motion to adjourn then, please. Okay, so Jim and Janice.
Okay, we are